Blackface.
Flashing lights, flashing lights, flashing lights, flashing. From Paris to Chicago, a live stream with French Vogue editor, photographer, and model over the controversial Blackface editorial.
Excuse me, everybody. Bonjour, I am Catherine Whitfield, editor-in-chief of French Vogue. Welcome to this press conference to address the issue of the October issue and the alleged blackface controversy. According to the US blog Jezebel.com, we are accused of being culturally insensitive, and I quote, "What Klein and Whitfield should know, that painting white people black for the entertainment of other white people is offensive in ways that stand entirely apart from cultural context." So we'd like to answer any questions that any of you may have, and let's begin.
You there.
All right. This question is for Ms. Roitfield. What exactly is the story behind this editorial?
Well, first of all, Lara Stone, which is to my left, is not your typical fashion model. She is a size 4, and many in this business would consider her to be fat. But we wanted to embrace Miss Stone's body, and we came up with this shoot.
What are the true intentions of doing blackface?
Well, I wouldn't consider this being blackface because black is just a color. Black. I mean, if we painted her yellow, would it make a difference? Would that mean that she was Asian? Or if you painted her red, would that mean that she's a Native American? I don't think so.
This question is for Ms. Lara Stone.
Yes.
Do you feel you're encouraging poor taste?
Of course not. This is my job. And I love what I do. I'm an artist. I am a model, and I love what I do, every single inch of what I do. There's not a doubt in my mind, and I don't have any regrets for doing this shoot. It was absolutely wonderful, 14-page spread.
Did you think you were doing anything wrong while doing this
Of
photo
course
shoot?
not. You need to understand here, I'm a model. I do what they tell me. However, and I don't mix my personal opinions in with what I do. But however, I respect 100% the beautiful mastermind that is the editor of French Vogue. She did such a wonderful job with this. And then, of course, my photographer, he captured the essence of the photo shoot to a T. It was just wonderful.
Shooting you is a pleasure.
Oh, thank you, as always.
This question is for the photographer.
Yes.
Why did you agree to do this shoot?
I understood the artistic purpose behind it. I did not see it as something that would be demeaning to anyone. If you look through the entire spread, she's not only in blackface, she's also in whiteface and also in her natural color. We just did it for the dramatic effect.
Right, this question is for Lara Stone. How do you feel about people saying that you are setting a bad example?
Well, I would like to know who I'm setting a bad example for, because I love my art and everything I put into it, and it is just showing that it's not about the color that you are, because we all are one person. We all are human beings, and that is just what I'm trying to get across here. It's art. I'm showing the clothes. I'm a model. I'm not making fun of anyone.
Right, exactly. This is back to the photographer.
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't you have shot the spread in a less offensive manner?
I wasn't aware that I was shooting it offensively. I did it with the intentions of staying true to the creative decisions of the editor and art director. And my job as a photographer is to be able to convey it to you, the reader. And I do apologize if it did come out as offensive, but we don't see it that way, and that's not what we had intended to do.
As an American, does it surprise you that people are responding with negativity?
Not at all. I mean, Americans have a lot on their plate. I mean, their history is not the cleanest. Not saying that everyone else's is clean, but theirs is pretty apparent in their society today. I mean, I see it as an everyday American that there's still tensions within people, but over here in France and Europe, it's not the same, and I don't think that it's fair that Americans push their issues towards people over here because they're not to be responsible for that.
Right. Do you share the same sentiments?
As an American, no, I don't, because I was not responsible for that. I mean, it's what they did, not me.
Right. The public would like to know whose idea was this?
Well, naturally it was mine. I was the art director of the photo shoot. But what I want to say is there is an underlying factor in this shoot. The white crackling skin in one of the photos, it shows the imperfections of the ideal. We're not stating that the model is superior for being white, but that society cannot sustain itself because of the standards.
Right. Do you feel that you owe an apology to the American audience or any certain audience that might be affected by this work of art, as you may say?
I don't think I have to apologize to anyone, but I understand the cultural I understand that it might have been culturally a bit insensitive, but I'm not going to apologize for my work at all.
Well, to conclude, does anyone else have anything to say or would like to further enrich?
I'd just like to say it was such a pleasure to do this shoot, and I believe everyone should go out and buy this issue. It's such a wonderful issue and has so much more meaning behind it than just being painted black. It's about being different.
Very well said.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.